me, finna go up. Everybody but me, everybody but me. About to go up, everybody
Just one more, I'm sorry. It's been a long night, guys. I'm Kenny Bruce. I recently started a cult and I'm super excited to tell you about it. I have some great news. First, it might not be great to you, but there was a hurricane in Florida. I had some pirate friends that were down there, and they're all okay. So I'm happy for them. They are retarded, which is why they were still down there. But it all worked out. They were afraid the boat was gonna sink. I don't know what they were gonna do to stop that. The boat floats better than they do. That's why the boat doesn't ride on them. So yeah, they're okay. It was really, it was really weighing on my mind because I lost another friend this week, and I didn't want to lose 3 more to stupidity. I mean, it's gonna be 2 stupidity, but it doesn't need to be right now. But yeah, it was a good friend of mine from way back. It's kind of shitty because he didn't even use my discount code. For those of you that don't know, it's a common misconception that my cult helps suicide people. We don't. We just human traffic them to Canada. In Canada, they have a program called MAID, that's Medical Assistance in Dying, which I know it doesn't sound funny, but when they prescribe it for heartburn, it's kind of funny. It's like my buddy was, he wasn't doing really good. He had been in the hospital. They released him to home for hospice care, and I was like, we could have fucking done that, guys. I would have fucking drove him to Canada myself, free of charge. And we do offer one other service. I don't just know one guy. I do know 2. There's the guy that gets you the medical card, and then there's the other guy. Not everybody wants to go out like a little bitch, guys. In London, Ontario, there is a gladiatorial ring where you can go and you can fight Canada geese to the death. I would have gone with him. I would have fought Canada geese with him. I mean, shit, it wouldn't have taken too many. He was in rough shape. But then he could have died like a man, Just covered in goose blood and warm, soft, fluffy feathers. I mean, that's how I want to go. Yeah, guys. He was a great friend. He was my disabled friend, so he was the one that made it okay for me to make cripple jokes. So I'm really gonna miss him. I tried to get him up on stage with me. It's like the stairs were around. I told him I'd help him write some jokes, and I showed him some episodes of Kill Tony because they love retarded people over there, It's like you don't even have to enunciate and shit. I'm just saying they can interpret. He'd suffered some medical issues, and I think there was some brain damage that might have crept in from one of the times they had to intubate him. I'm sorry, I know that's not very funny, but it was funny to finally be smarter than him. Felt kind of nice. he wasn't always disabled. He used to be my paintball buddy. We played a shit ton of paintball together. And then September 11th, 2001, shortly after, the Twin Towers fell, so did he. He'd reached down to pick up a tool bag and felt something funny in his spine, and then numbness started creeping up each of his legs until he, couldn't stand up anymore. The hospital couldn't figure it out, so they just released him. And then we loaded up in my car 2 days later to go play paintball. He still couldn't feel his legs, but the hospital wasn't going to do anything but give him a walker. And we spent all this money on these tickets to go play in this giant paintball game. It's like one of the biggest in the country. There's like 700-800 people there. Sometimes there's like 1,000. And we get there, and then you gotta walk like a quarter mile from the parking area through the woods to get to the field. It took us over an hour, guys. And I'm trying to be like positive. I'm just carrying all this shit, It's like, yeah, man, this is gonna be awesome. Can't believe he's still in here. He wouldn't let me go alone, guys. He wouldn't let me go alone. But we got to shoot a bunch of people. It was really great. Nobody died. But I'm just thank you guys for sharing that. Sharing some memories. Let me share some memories with you. And I gotta go. It's late, guys. So thank you. I've been Kenny Bruce.